As many African countries rethink old alliances, Kenyan president arrived at the G7 summit in France, not as a Protestant, not as an outsider, but as a guest at the table. Why Kenya? Why France? Why now? Here's a little bit of history. After independence, France remained deeply rooted to many African countries, mainly through military arrangements, currency influence, education, and diplomacy. It maintained close relation ties with Mali, Senegal, and Niger, among many African countries. Now, critics argued that this created dependency, while those in support argued that this created stability. This became politically known as a Francophone. As time went by, many African countries cut ties with France, mainly because of huge disruptions, military issues, and sovereignty issues, and also the rise of other options like China, Russia, Turkey, and Gulf states. For the first time in decades, France was no longer an automatic partner of Africa. Unlike confrontations elsewhere, Kenya chose engagement for three possible reasons: economic, strategic, and diplomatic. For the economic reasons, Kenya is looking at climate financing, investment, and trade. For the diplomatic reason, Kenya wants influence beyond East Africa. For the strategic reason, Kenya prefers having multiple partners rather than just one main bloc. Now the big question is Kenya becoming a bridge for Africa, or is Kenya creating its own global profile? President Ruto's presence represents something bigger, not aid, not dependency, but a claim that Kenya belongs to conversations shaping technology, security, investments, and climate change. But here is one thing that I would want all of us to remember. A seat at the table only matters if something comes home. So the big question is, what is coming home from France?